Hello, welcome to Who Would Win. I'm your host, B. Mitch. Today will be a requested battle between Batman and Black Panther, two of Marvel and DC's best trained martial artists, and this one should be pretty good. I decided to do this one also to kind of replace the one I did before with Batman versus Iron Man. I thought on paper that looked like a good idea, with both of them being two of the richest people in both Marvel and DC, but most of the people who left comments for that, they said that Iron Man would win. So that's why, well, another reason why I decided to do this, besides the fact that these two would have a pretty good fight together. So I'm going to get to the screenshot, and again, the screenshots are no reflection as to my personal opinion whatsoever. They just make my job a bit more simple to do. So I'm going to get to that, and then at the end I will tell you which one I think would win between Batman and Black Panther. So let's get to that. Okay, so this is the screenshot from superrealdb.com/versus, and according to this, Batman has 9 points and Black Panther has 8. So it's like Batman would beat him, but Black Panther would still hold his own against him. But let's move on to the power grid. Intelligence, that one goes to Batman. Strength also goes to him. Speed also goes to, well, actually I'm not sure. I think it says Black Panther, but they're like neck and neck as far as speed goes, so it's hard to tell. Durability goes to Black Panther. Power, I think it says it goes to Black Panther too, even though they're like neck and neck as far as power goes. And combat, they both have a full red bar, so I'm guessing they're about even. So now with that being said, I'll move on to strength. According to this, Batman has 2,200 pounds, and Black Panther, he has 880 pounds. So it's like Batman is stronger, but both of them are pretty good fighters, to the point where they both have held their own against Captain America and fought him to a draw. So it's like Black Panther, if he can hold his own with Captain America, who is a super soldier with super strength, then I'm pretty sure he can hold his own with Batman. But let's move on to superpowers. I'll start with Batman first. He has accuracy, agility, endurance, human physical perfection, intelligence, stamina, stealth, as well as weapon-based powers and weapons master. Next, I'll move on to Black Panther. He's on the right side of the screenshot. He has accuracy, agility, enhanced hearing, enhanced memory, enhanced senses, enhanced smell, as well as human physical perfection, reflexes, stamina, stealth, night vision, telescopic vision, as well as weapons master, and that's about it. Alright, so which one do I think will win between Batman and Black Panther? Hand-to-hand combat wise, it's kind of hard to tell. You see, both of them are pretty good fighters. I mean, Batman is pretty much as great as it gets as far as hand-to-hand combat in the DC world, and Black Panther is pretty well trained, to the point where he's held his own against Captain America. So it's kind of hard to judge there. As well as gear and equipment wise, it's still kind of hard to judge, because Black Panther has that suit as well as his vibranium technology, and Batman, he has all his gear, gadgets, and equipment wise. So even with gear and gadgets, it's still kind of hard to judge. But Black Panther does have that vibranium suit, which, if I remember correctly, pretty much makes projectiles against him kind of pointless. So Batman's projectile objects would be kind of pointless. So in that case, he would have to go hand-to-hand combat with Black Panther, and in that case, it would be kind of hard to judge. I think that Black Panther's suit is a bit more high-tech than like Batman's is. So in that case, I may have to give a slight edge to Black Panther and give him the advantage. But this one will be a very close fight, to the point where it's going to be like Black Panther's like 5.2 to Batman's 4.8. But let me know who you think would win between Batman and Black Panther. Also, leave any ideas for a matchup below. This has been B. Mitch, and I'll see you next time with another Who Would Win.